Hello, collective. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight, at whichever time you're deciding to watch this general random message pull for your energy. Okay, overall, I hope that the messages resonate with you. I hope they could possibly tie into each other to really bring forth the whole message for some of you guys. Nonetheless, I just hope that you guys enjoy it. Okay, so I'm going to split my large tiny oracle deck, okay, up, and I'm going to start with one I feel at the bottom of the message. I'm going to look at both bottom messages and go from there. Silence sometimes is golden and overworked. I feel the need to pull from here first, and then we're going to pull from the second one and go from there, okay? I felt you. What are you? Sins of the mother. Sins of the mother. These tiny deck oracle messages are really deep. So, you know, there are very blatant things written on them. There are things, you know, as it pertains to a lot of aspects, a lot of layers and levels of things, okay? The next is herbs, plants, resins, powders, spices. The next is it's the little things that make it special. So you could be healing from the sins of a mother, okay, or just the mother energy in your bloodline and lineage, period, overall, okay? Sometimes women, the feminine energy, I'm going to say this for whoever this makes sense for, sometimes the feminine energy follows a certain pattern of being very domicile, very submissive, very tolerable, all the while suffering on the inside. You know, women had to kind of like come up a certain type of way in society before we got to a point where we were actually able to work and earn a living. We were more so dependent on the sweat of the brow of our husbands, okay? And it's kind of like there are certain things possibly that mothers wish they didn't have to do, or mothers of the past that they may have wished that they didn't have to put up with, or, you know, have to subject the children to, or subject themselves to, all to maintain a living and a lifestyle and a within the home. You know what I mean? For whoever that makes sense for. The 40s and the 50s and the 60s are standing out to me. So it's, yeah, that type of energy too. So yeah, for whoever that makes sense for. Herbs, plants, resins, and powders. It's the little things that make it special, okay? The little things are the priceless moments that only God and life and the experience of the two, you know, that bring it in and make it make sense, you know, beautiful. The next tiny oracle deck message is fall back for whoever resonates with that, okay? Whoever that registers for, we got burning wood outside, release. So there could be like a burning wood ceremony you could be encouraged to do right now, some type of empowering moment. I feel like there's some form of a you could get a barrel or some safe like bucket to burn something in and do that in order to cleanse your spirit, cleanse your space, release some energy so that you can allow new energy in possibly, okay? The next is karmic connections, fake friends, fake associates, yeah. Release. Karmic connections, fake friends, fake associates, for some of you that resonates for, okay? All right, let's see what else needs to come through this deck, if anything. If not, we're going to move on to the next. Okay, I'm not feeling any... Okay. Evil root work. Oh, shit. And then, yes, strength and power. What's behind this one? This one says music can help you. Let me go ahead and get into this one. Fall back to really quickly again. For those of you that don't know the phrase or the term fall back, specifically it's pertaining to when you know you don't have to give all that or do all that or say all that or overly explain. You know, fall back up off of people, fall back up off of shit, fall back up off of situations and things that you really don't need to invest your energy, your emotions, time, or responses to. Basically, you know what I mean? Burning wood and release is followed by that, because there are some people in your circle or some connections that you are just absolutely intolerable of, okay? So yeah, Evil root work, okay? This could pertain to the karmic connections and the fake friends, okay? Some people could be working for you, but also working against you as well. They could be presenting one face to you on the surface area, but behind closed doors or in their secret corners and secret closets and conjuring rooms, okay? They like to do other shit. You know what I mean? So this evil root work could pertain to a lot of things that a lot of people do from a very low vibrational, negative, evil intention to try to affect you or your life. Overall, it could be any type of craft work, spell work, a conjuring, any form of a divination, manipulation, spell casting, all types of shit. You know what I mean? People do all types of things. But I think this is something that you're getting away from, as followed by strength and power here. Okay? It's like a lot is being revealed to you, and a lot of what could possibly be being revealed to you is not 100% pretty. That's what I'm getting, to say the least, okay? And the next is music can help you. So, okay, guys, so I hear my nephew, but anyway, music can help you, okay? This is pertaining to the, okay, example, prime example. I'm not gonna say specifically, because you know you can't reveal too much, okay? Because you know, if you're spiritually aware, if you're spiritually awakened, you have a sacred secret language that you communicate with God, Jesus, divine guidance overall in the higher realms. They know how to communicate with you, you know how to communicate with them, and there's just certain things that's general knowledge, but there's specific things pertaining to your special case as who you are as a soul on this planet that only you can identify. I know God knew that, you know what I mean? So I'm playing a cleansing frequency right now, removing negative energy out of the space, out of the room, out of the home. So that could be something you could be encouraged to do or try, okay? Even from yourself. So it's very high frequency, okay? It has a very high pitched frequency to it. So you could be encouraged to do that to kind of like release and rid yourself of all of this energy that's karmic connections, fake friends, evil root work, the sins of a mother, possibly burning and releasing, burning wood outside and releasing certain type of energies and connections. I'm also getting soul tie, but I'm also getting what is it, cutting cord, a cord cutting ceremony, okay, for those of you that resonate with that, cord cutting. All right, so let's see what's next. Okay, we're gonna keep going because I'm trying to get you, but other things want to come out with it. Oh, they flipped. Ugh, hold on. Okay. Alright, I think that's it, y'all. Okay, this is the last one that I'm going to move on to the next stack of the cards that I have. They're creatures. Wow. This says they're creatures, not human. They're creatures, not human. This could mean a multitude of things. As you all know, living in this reality, it's so far beyond the physical. It's so far beyond how it appears. It's so far beyond how it fucking looks. You know, a lot of people that walk around look human a lot of times that they're not. You know, a lot of motherfuckers that look a certain type of way, portray themselves a certain type of way, or even things that do things, you know, they're creatures. So I feel like this is just more so be very discerning about what you deal with, who you deal with, and how the energy feels for you and what you pick up on from these quote-unquote people, you know what I mean? Because not everybody that is your friend or everybody that's cool with you is really rooting for you. To me, I feel like their creatures, not human, is definitely related to these karmic connections and these fake friends and associates. I'm talking about for sure related. Okay, that's something that you could be realizing. But let's see, anything else? All right, that's gonna be it, y'all. Then I'm gonna move on to the next deck. Okay, we got dream catcher. Okay, so you could have a dream catcher tattoo. You could have a dream catcher in your home. You could have it as a an item in your car, hanging from your rearview mirror. Okay, or your rearview mirror. Okay, and this says female energy, so you definitely could be female. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else comes out of this other portion of this deck. Okay, Your love and God's grace. Let me move this to the side, okay? So this is the first stack. The first deck. Let's pull some for the second deck. What needs to come through for them over here? This says the love you deserve is yours. Maintain that faith. Maintain that intention. Okay, for whoever that makes sense for, registers for, resonates for. You know what I mean? The love you deserve is yours. You better believe it. You better motherfucking believe it. Alright, let's see what else. I feel you, because you're on the tip of my fingers. Crystal, stones, and sound bowls. So yeah, getting into your healing practices, your therapeutic practices, the healing modalities that you can use in order to help yourself heal and come back into alignment. Y'all can look all this information up. You can even check it out on YouTube first before you actually attempt to physically do it yourself or go to one of the classes, because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of classes all over a lot of cities that are, I guess, I don't know how to say it, but for those of you that know, you can find some classes in your area if there are some classes in your area that you can go to, or just some ceremonies that you can go to pertaining to crystal souls, crystal stones, and sound bowls. But you guys could be crystal souls, okay? I don't know, that just kind of like, I just kind of said that like that. But for whoever that resonates for, this says bless the earth and connect and ground. Yeah. I feel like you found out a lot of heartbreaking things, possibly, for sure, man, about just everything that you need to change, heal from, grow and release. Some of you guys over here with sins of a mother, some of you guys could have been carrying the burden of the sin of mothers, of the mother, of the mother, of the mothers, of the mothers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was getting the 40s and the 50s and the 60s, and maybe even the 20s and the 30s, 1920s, 1930s, all the way up to the 60s. You know what I mean? So we got divine ethers would like to connect, okay? So yeah, they definitely want to connect with you to bring you back into alignment. Intentional energy. Yeah, this is something that they want you to maintain and have as you go through this process of whatever this is for you. They want you to maintain a sense of yourself and connect with true effort and intention when it comes through, or when it's time to, okay? All right, the next is stressed. Okay, so some of you guys, like I said, you guys could have found out some information that could have been very much so overwhelming for you in a lot of ways, okay? In a lot of areas and in a lot of ways. Okay. Trying to make sure I at least get some of it, most of it in, what's the word? Most of it in the camera view. But yeah, that stress, to me, that stress is in reference to everything that you're finding out, or everything that you found out about your fake friends, the sins of your mother. You know what I mean? What was the other thing? The evil root work. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, wow. You know what I mean? You realized, you found out a lot. And it's overwhelmed you. But I feel like you're going to be okay. Comfort zones can take its toll. Okay? So you may have been in a space where, all of this, different aspects of this, or all of this could have been going on for you, and it's kind of like this is really pushing you out of your comfort zone emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, to change and shift and elevate your frequency. That's what I feel like this whole situation is, quote unquote, forcing you to do, but not in a mean way, but just more so in a loving way, because the love you deserve is yours. The love that you deserve as it pertains to yourself, life in general, the love that you have with God, Jesus, divine guidance overall, and all the true loved ones that are around you and connected to you, either romantically or by just friendship, kinship, or blood, okay? So yeah, I feel like all this is kind of like forcing you to step out of your comfort zone and really look at what you need to change, how you need to fix something. Overworked. I wasn't even trying to make that flip, but it flipped and I caught it. Tried to catch it. That's in resonance with stress. Thank you for the confirmation. What's behind you? We got organized chaos. Listen, I don't know. I know a lot of families sometimes can have this very dysfunctional areas or layers or aspects, you know, but I feel like you're one of those families. Shit, we all got some form of dysfunction in our family and somewhere, you know what I mean? But I feel like this has been going on for a long time. You're finally finding out the illusions are cracking. When it comes to either your particular family or a family that's connected to you, or just families in general, there's some form of illusion that's cracking as far as I'm getting it's a false setup. It was a false setup. It was a false setup for whoever that makes sense for, to kind of like keep things going with organized chaos. Chaotic as hell, but it's organized. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the traditional of the traditional thing of, you know, certain people staying in their place and not saying anything about anything because don't nobody want to rock the boat. And it's been going like this for this long. So if somebody steps out of pocket and says something different, then it's going to be a problem. And that's how it's been for so many fucking years. Organized chaos. Don't nobody want to say nothing. Don't nobody want to fucking speak up. Don't nobody really want to call this shit a motherfucking spade and call this shit some bullshit. Because people are afraid to, people may be afraid, or people may just be pressured to just not speak a truth that is clearly the biggest fucking elephant in the room. It's a problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, but what's next? What comes after that? You're getting better and everything is okay. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts a little bit. You know, it stings a lot. It could be very, very painful some days, but you're getting through it. You're definitely getting through it. I'm also going to link the video that I'm currently listening to as I do this reading, okay? But yeah, you're getting better and everything is okay. You're getting away from all of that. Let it go. Burning wood outside, release and let it go. Listen, you're moving forward. Whether you feel like you are right now or not, you definitely are, okay? So please be aware of that. If there is anything else that needs to come through, thank you. Get out of your head. Okay? What came behind this one? Learn from the past. Wow, learn from the past. Remember your foundation. Get out of your head, learn from the past, but remember your foundation. I feel like as it pertains to the collective energy, okay, overall, male, female, okay, that are watching right now in resonance to this, for those of you that this registers for, some of you are here to actually strengthen the root and take the rotten parts out. There are certain parts of the root, figuratively speaking, that you either need to cut off or kind of like separate from, so that the root can become more purified, more aligned, and more heightened to the frequency that it needs to be, so that the tree can grow in a very aligned space and not a very distorted way. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you're one of the people within your bloodline, within your lineage, within your family dynamic that is helping the tree grow stronger and straighter, versus a tree that is very abstract, that could cause damage to other things, and that's growing all out of order. It's growing all out of order. You know what I mean? Like the tree's roots are so twisted and rotten, and you know, it's just not a good tree. It doesn't give life. It more so causes more pain and issues. You know what I mean? You're one of those people, a part of your life and those that you're connected to clean all that shit up. Whether you realize that or not. Anything else? And then I'm going to close this reading out for y'all, okay? Hope that y'all enjoyed the quick random message. But it also, overall, actually told a story about a lot of things that you're finding out, about a lot of stuff that you didn't know about, and you realizing what you're worthy of and what was holding you back. You're realizing that you have to ground yourself. You're realizing that you have to amplify your frequency and release things, and release all the BS of the past, and maybe even evil energy, low vibrational energy of the present that could be affecting you in your outcome. You know what I mean? Letting things go. And it's forcing you to step out of your comfort zone, to get out of your own way, to really move in an enlightened space, because there are things that were just holding you down. I'm getting bogging you down, for whoever that makes sense for. Trips and vacations, yeah, you deserve a fucking break. You deserve a motherfucking break. And I'm hearing the Kit Kat theme song. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a kick. Fuck. I fucked it up. Hold on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Okay? Trips and vacation. You deserve a fucking break. What does this say? Freedom. Completion. I'm done. Thank you so much for the confirmation. What's on the bottom? Look, the ascended elders guide from the higher realm. See, a lot of your ascended elders may not have known all this information when they were fighting all the things that they were fighting in the 1920s or the 30s that never quite got healed but just got passed on to you. This is what happens with each generation, with each family, with each bloodline, with each, you know, generation within the family, within the tree. If shit is not healed, it just rots more and it spreads to everything, and all it does is modernize itself in the real reality of wherever your right now is right now. You know what I mean? It modernizes itself. When it's not healed, it modernizes itself, and it still causes a negative effect, you know, currently in the current state, you know, but you're here to do it differently. Trips and vacations, freedom, completion, and liberation. You are overcoming it. If you have not, you are definitely well on your way to doing so. Stay focused and continue to move in the place of which you need to as a divine feminine or a divine masculine collectively. All right, so with all of that being said, collective, thank y'all so much for watching this random message reading that actually turned into a very beautiful, triumphant story for you. Okay, overall, y'all keep y'all head up, stay prayed up, stay vigilant and aware. Okay, pray for your loved ones. Okay, your loved ones pray for you. And, you know, just continue to move forward with the right, correct intention. And you're going to see the next steps that you need to take. And you're also going to see all the other bullshit and how to avoid it and how to denounce it and resend it back, okay, so to speak. All right, protect your energy, protect your frequency. All right, you're learning how to do that, or you already know how to do that. So again, thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all like the vibe, I recommend y'all subscribe, share, like, comment, let me know something. But if not, that's okay too. I appreciate the view. I will see y'all next time with another video. Peace.